Hello, guys, and welcome to my channel. Quickly, I'm going to show you three Facebook advert mistakes that you need to avoid henceforth. Okay, um, with iOS updates and with so many stuff going on Facebook, there are certain mistakes that you should definitely avoid. Now, these are mistakes that has been going on even before the update. So, as a matter of fact, the update has not much or even nothing to do with this very mistake. But I believe that if you avoid making these mistakes, which I see so many people make on Facebook ads, you're going to see your ad perform better and get more results for your advert. Um, I have been running an ad, a particular ad for a product. I think the ad lasted for about this year. The ad lasted for I think about 5 weeks before Facebook started acting up and started putting restrictions on the ad and something like that. But in the period of that 5 weeks, I've spent I think 1.3 million naira on that particular ad. Yeah, I spent about 1.3 point something million naira there, about 1,367,000 naira there about in that very advert before Facebook started acting up. So I'm going to share with you certain experiences that you need to use in your own adverts to avoid getting poor results, and of course to avoid just wasting money or getting poor results on advertising. My name is Courage Ngele, and you are welcome to my channel. I will ask you to please give this video a thumbs up, just a thumbs up. And if you are new here, you can subscribe. Of course, if you like stuff like this, content like this, well, you can just hit that subscribe button and smash the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post videos, because I post amazing videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays. Now, without wasting time, let me show you quickly how to quickly three Facebook ads mistakes that you should avoid henceforth if you want your advert to perform fantastic and perform better. Now, let's go. Okay, so the first mistake that I think you should avoid is editing an advert that is performing well. Okay, if you have an advert that is performing well, that is doing a good job, you should not edit that advert unless in a situation where Facebook asks you to do so. Okay, in a rare situation where Facebook asks you to do so, or where there is a mishappening on the advert, or where Facebook puts a ban or an embargo, and then the advert is not delivering, then you can edit the advert to know, to just keep it running. But if your advert is performing well, do not edit a good performing advert. When you edit the advert, you know what's happening then. If you edit an advert, what happens is that what happens when you edit an advert is that it affects the algorithm. Okay, now the advert will start from the beginning to start learning. Yes, when you edit an advert that is performing, it will start learning. It will start trying to start from the beginning, to just begin to learn the phase and the process, and keeps you in the first phase. So it is absolutely bad. It is a bad idea to edit an advert. So what you should do is to duplicate. Instead of editing an advert, you simply duplicate the advert, and then you can duplicate at two levels. You can duplicate either at the ad set level or at the ad level. Okay, so you can have one campaign and multiple ad set or multiple ad under one campaign. So you duplicate either at the ad set level or at the ad level. Now, the reason why you are duplicating at the ad set level could be for two things: to increase your budget. If, for instance, you are spending $100 per day, and then the $100 is giving you 10 orders or 20 orders, and then you decide that, okay, it means that if you spend $200 per day, there is a high chance, there's that high likelihood that you are going to get more orders, right? So that is why you duplicate, to increase your budget of a good performing advert, Then the second reason why you duplicate is to test another set of audience. Okay, if the advert is performing well, you want to test another set of audience. This is at the ad set level. Okay, this is at the ad set level. Then the third reason why you duplicate could also be to be at the ad level, proper ad. You want to use a different creative. You want to approach the advert with a different creative, to see if this new creative is going to make things pop more. Yeah. Now, these are the basic reasons or the major reasons why you duplicate an advert. So you don't edit, you duplicate. And for those of you who do not know how to duplicate an advert, I will just quickly hit up here. I will quickly, okay, let me take this off and quickly show you how to duplicate an advert. Now, if your advert is running, for instance, once your advert is running, it's going to be active here in this place that you have in draft. It's going to be active. That is an indication that your advert is running. So instead of editing, you just place your cursor here. Now, this is the edit button. You ignore this button. You ignore the button and you click on duplicate. You duplicate here. Okay, you duplicate there. So you come here, you can see original campaign, new campaign, existing campaign. Okay, now on this original campaign, you see create a test to compare a new ad set to your original ad set. All right, that is if you want to do this at the ad set level. But if you want to do this at the ad level, you can just use any other means. But here, just click on existing campaign. Okay, that's the existing campaign of this very test ad. And click on duplicate. Now, when it has duplicated now, this is the ad set level. So you can then go ahead and increase your budget. The initial budget of this ad was $20. So you can increase your budget to either $40 or $50. And when you're increasing your budget, don't just jump in the increase. If you are running an advert of $20, don't just duplicate and increase to $200. That's the massive jump. Okay, you can make it from 20 to 50, right? 50 to 80 or 100, and you keep taking it up. All right. So it was 20 before. We can now take it to $50. Right now, the $20 was giving us probably maybe as an assumption, maybe 10, 20 orders per day. Now with $50, we are sure to be getting over 30 to 40 orders per day. Now you have duplicated this advert at ad set level. That is if you want to duplicate to increase budget. Now, if you want to duplicate to target a new audience, a different set of audience, you just come down to the audience, to the targeting option, to the detailed targeting, and then you target a new set of audience. Here, you input a new set of audience, target them here, and then you are good to go. That is all, right? Now, that's for the ad set level. If you want to duplicate at the ad level, which means that you want to change the creative of that ad, you just leave here, you come here, on this left side, you come to the ad level, not ad set, ad level. You click on the ad level. Okay, it will bring you here to the ad level. Then you can duplicate at the ad level, select your whatever it is you want to change. That's use a different creative. By creative, I mean your your message, your advertising message, and then your picture, your video, and stuff like that. Use a different stuff. Okay. Once that is done, you click on publish. Once you click on publish, what's going to happen is you're going to have the main advert that has been running. It will keep running. You have not tampered with it, so it will keep performing well. Why this new advert will also start running. Okay, so you then compare which one is performing at the magnitude that you want. That is what you should do. So instead of editing advert, you duplicate your advert. Okay, you can duplicate, like I said, either at the ad set level or at the ad level. That's the first mistake. So now the second mistake that I would like you to avoid is this. Second mistake I would like you to avoid is have you tried to run an ad and you target a particular location? Let's take for instance you live in Lagos and then you target Lagos in your advert, and someone is calling you from Port Harcourt that they saw your advert and they want to buy what you're selling. And then you begin to wonder, how are you in Port Harcourt and you're seeing my advert? I targeted Lagos. Yes, it happens. Okay. Now the reason why this happens is because of certain errors that you do not quite see. Okay, certain errors that you could not see, did not see. So these errors are here at the location level. Okay, so you must avoid this mistake. Now, if you are targeting Lagos, for instance, okay, let's search for Lagos city. Targeting Lagos, where's Lagos state city? Lagos. Okay. Now you can reduce the my radius. You just want to target people. You don't want to go that far. As you can see, it's people in Ijebode, in Ogun State can see your adverts. You don't want to go that far. You just want within Lagos. So you reduce your my radius here to 18. So it's far now. It has covered Lagos. Gone, gone. This is now Lagos, right? Now, here is something that you need to do. Because when somebody calls you from Port Harcourt, from Owerri, from Aba, from Enugu, that I'm seeing your ad, okay, I saw your ad, you were selling this, and I'd like to buy this product. And then you begin to wonder, I targeted Lagos. Why am I seeing? Why are people calling me from Enugu, from Port Harcourt, from Calabar? This is where the issue is. Here, here is where the issue is. Now, what you targeted is people living or recently in this location. All right. So someone might be living in Port Harcourt or Enugu, but the person was recently in Lagos, and so they have gone back to Port Harcourt. Lagos is a huge market now. Someone can be from Kaduna, came to Lagos, bought, purchased something and went back. Or people traveling through Lagos. Someone might be coming to the country, landed at Lagos airport, and then going to their own state. So stuff like this, because they were recently in Lagos, because they were recently in this location, they are going to see your ad. Okay. If the person is living in Port Harcourt, but they came to Lagos recently and then they have gone back to Port Harcourt, they're going to see your ad because they were recently in this location. If the person lives in New York, okay, but then you are targeting people in Los Angeles, but the person was in Los Angeles recently, but has gone back to New York, they're going to see your advert because of this single thing here, this singular issue here. People living or recently in this location. Now, how to correct this is to drop down this menu icon here, and then select people living in this location. Okay, now it's going to target, like this one said, people whose home or most recent location is within the selected area. But here it's showing you that these are people whose home is within the selected area. Okay, so you target this. So by this now you're targeting only people living in this location. Only people living in this location. So somebody in Oronigbe, somebody in Somorika, somebody in Ibilo and all these places are not going to see your advert. People who are in Lagos are the ones who are going to see your advert. All right. So that is the second mistake that I think you should avoid, so that your advert is going to be shown to people who you actually want to target, not people who are far, who you find difficulty in, delivering your product or stuff like that. You get me? You get me, Abby? Now give me a thumbs up, oh guys. If you're enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up. And yes, also if you have any question on this video, I'd like to see them in the comments and I'll respond to you. Okay, so that's the second mistake. Then the third mistake, I said I'm gonna show three mistakes here. So the third mistake is here. When it comes to placement, don't leave if it's a detailed targeting. If you're targeting, like if you want to control your ad spend, if you want to control the people who see your advert, and then you want to control how your advert money is spent, right? Don't leave it at automatic placement. Always use manual placement. That is, if you are doing the detailed targeting, you always use the manual placement, yeah, so that you can control where your advert is shown, so that your advert don't just go to places that you don't want them to be, and then you are wasting your money. You are burning money. You don't have to burn money, right? You have to put in money to get money. So you click on manual placement here. Now, if you want your advert to show only on Facebook and Instagram, or just on Facebook, you uncheck Messenger, you uncheck the audience network. All right? Then your advert is going to show just on Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you want your advert to show only on Instagram and not Facebook, you uncheck Facebook. Chikina. You uncheck Facebook, right? Once you do so, as you can see that as you're unchecking it, your audience size is reducing. It was 8 million before, remember? Now it's 2.7 million people who are going to see your adverts. Yeah? So now you have unchecked Facebook and you left it at Instagram. So it's going to show on Instagram feed and the Instagram Explore. And then, of course, Instagram stories. Okay, but you can uncheck the ones. You can say, I don't want it to show on Instagram story, you uncheck. It's your, you can say I don't want Instagram Explore, you uncheck. So it's going to show only on Instagram feed. Okay, are we good? We are good, yeah. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. That's when I know that we are good. We are on the same wavelength. You get? Yes. Now, if you want the advert to show on Facebook also, just check Facebook here. Easy peasy. Yeah? Easy peasy. And then when you check on Facebook, you can then uncheck many areas of Facebook that you don't want your advert to show, like in-stream video, Facebook search result. You can just uncheck whatever. You control where your advert is shown. All right? You control where your advert is shown. Now, the next stuff, yeah, is if you are running a retargeting ad, like if you want to retarget people who have seen your ad before or people who have visited your website, then you can use the automatic placement, right? In that way, your advert will follow people wherever they go. They will see, they will see your adverts wherever they go, right? Yes, they'll see your adverts wherever they go. So yeah, that's when you might likely use the automatic placement because you are retargeting. So either they're using Facebook or other apps or in-stream or other platforms, they're going to see your adverts. They're going to see your adverts. Yeah, it's just like you visiting some websites, and then when you come online, like on Facebook, you see their adverts. They're like, how? I just came out of this website and now I'm seeing their adverts, and I'm trying to use an ad like Truecaller or some other ads, and I'm seeing these people's adverts, and I'm trying to probably play song on uh, any of this live stream music streaming platform, and then you see the adverts, and you're like, why are these guys following me? Yes, it's because they have a pixel on their website that tracks visitors of their website. So they've left their ad on automatic placement, so it's placed randomly in places that you don't imagine, and then you begin to see their adverts. Okay, but if you are running a detailed targeting advert, use manual placement. Avoid the mistake of automatic placement so that you control your advert is shown. You uncheck places that you don't want, and then let your advert and your money work for you. So, guys, that's it. That's it. These are the three mistakes that you need to avoid henceforth. If you have any question, please leave them in the comments below and I'll answer those questions. Now, if you want to learn how to run Facebook ads perfectly, I will link the video here. All right. I've made a video on Facebook ads, and then I also have a video on, yes, Instagram adverts. And yes, I also have a video that will help you learn how to run advert to your WhatsApp, because people are building lists on WhatsApp. People are making huge sales on WhatsApp every day. I myself personally am making sales on WhatsApp every day. And I'd like you also to learn these things and use it to grow your business. So I will link them in the description below so that you go to the description and watch those videos and also learn how to make sales and how to run adverts properly. I'll see you in my next video, guys. And please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. Yes, please share this video so that other people can also learn, and then they can also join our community. Come to Courage. If somebody wants to learn anything about business, tell them to go to Courage on YouTube. Come here. I will teach you for free. I'll teach you for free, and then you can go and master it, and of course, grow your business and make money and come back with your tithes. Yeah, amen. Amen. See you in my next video, guys. Cheers.